What's going on, guys? Welcome to the PlayAllTheThings walkthrough guide of obtaining all of the ancient bows on the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies map, Der Eisendrache. I need someone to correct me in the comments if I'm saying that incorrectly, because I'm sorry, German wasn't my second language of choice. What can I say? Can't appease everyone. But the bow in question this time is the Spirit Bow, probably the easiest one to get, so let's get right on into how to obtain this bow. So step one is, first of all, as with all the bows, to obtain the regular explosive-tipped arrow bow, which is attained by going to these three precise locations on the map. The first being in this courtyard that's off to the right of the starting area. And basically, similar to the Hellhounds in Mob of the Dead, you have to feed zombies to them. This is done by killing zombies while the dragon isn't eating anything, and then it will suck it up and it will eat it, and eventually it will take its head back. It will breathe loads of fire, like you see right now, crumble to stone, and that dragon is considered completed. And you can only feed one zombie at a time, so keep that in mind. Don't mow down an entire train expecting it to get done. Only one of them will be eaten. The second location is in the tech room, which is off to the left of spawn. Or you could just turn on the power and get in that way. I mean, you have to turn on the power regardless, but yep, that's where this one is. It'll do the same thing. It will behave the same, take exactly the same amount of zombies, and there we go, that's that one done. And the final dragon will be at the bottom of the map in the temple with the pyramid. Like with the others, you just feed one zombie at a time. There's not really much else to say other than don't kill the entire train, like it would be so tempting to do here. There we go, throws its head back, gives an almighty roar, it crumbles to stone. And, yep, once you've fed all three dragons, and they've all crumbled, you then have to proceed up into the crypt that's above the temple, and a bow will have spawned at the end of the room. This is where the bows now start to differ. So step 2 of the Spirit Bow is a little bit different to the rest of the bows in that you don't have to shoot a piece of wall to bring out the upgrade quest. What you have to do is you have to find 4 specific portraits located through the map. Here's the first one, in the clock tower. The second one is going to be in the tech room, upstairs on the right. The third one is underneath the clock tower, as you will see, and the fourth one is just opposite the armory from the tech room, just off to the left, sort of near Samantha's room, that sort of area. You have to hit these portraits in a specific order that changes every game. There's no real way to tell what the order will be. You have to basically do it as a trial and error thing. You'll know if you've hit the correct portrait in the order, because it will stay lit up, as you can see. If not, it will just fade out. Again, you'll have to start the sequence all over again. But eventually, you'll be able to work out what the order is by a simple process of elimination. And so once you've got the correct order, all 4 portraits will be lit up. You have to then go down to the temple to find your upgrade quest to pop out of the wall, just as you come down from the crypt side. So you can see that's the upgrade quest obtained. Let's move on to the next step. Step 3 is pretty simple. You have to come down to the rocket pad via Wundersphere, or probably not by Wundersphere, you need to use the pad down here first time. Never mind, by the teleporter, you have to look up as you walk out into the outside area, and there'll be a flag up on the cliffside. You have to hit this flag with your bow. And you can do this from a different position as well. You can still see it from all the way up here if you aim the way you see. Then that will also shoot the flag. But this doesn't really solve the problem because you need to be down here to collect the skull that falls out of the flag area. And you need to collect this skull, then return to the temple for step 4. And you need to place this skull next to the podium that has the Spirit Bow symbol on it. You can see the 2 wolves with their heads facing away. And this will spawn in the Spirit Dog to continue on the upgrade quest, which we're going to go ahead and follow now. You have to follow this dog. It will take you to 3 specific locations on the map, in which it will stick around for a bit. It will sniff around. It will see there is a small pile of stones here, which you have to then hang around and kill zombies at. So that's basically it. You just keep running around. You'll see the light blue-green souls flying off them. Once they stop, the dog will start digging at the pile, and once he's finished digging, you need to go up to the pile and collect the bones that he's dug up, and then he'll move on to the next location. So the first one, as you can see, is here in the courtyard, just in case you lose the dog. You'll know where they are. The second one is all the way over here. It will end up just to the right of spawn, next to the double tap machine, which at least he's taking you to some good training locations, right? But here we go. So you repeat the process, and you just kill zombies near it until eventually he digs it up and you can pick up the bones here. And the final location, as you'll see, he's going to take you down yet again to the temple. There's going to be a lot of temple work in this upgrade challenge. So he'll keep going down until he's just in front of one of the Pack-a-Punch spawns. where you'll have to repeat the process, kill zombies until the dog gets interested and starts digging up some more bones. And at this point, you collect these, and that's this step basically completed.
I will fight my way out of any situation.
So step 5, first things first, you need to make sure that the anti-gravity of the temple is on. And when the anti-gravity shows up, you need to wall run up here to this small circular area, shoot the spirit bow symbol with your bow, and this will raise a platform which you can then stand on, place the bones in this small little tomb here, where the skeleton will hold the reforged arrow for you. You can collect the arrow, and you're already in the temple, so you don't have to technically return to it. You can just move straight on to step 6, which is going up to the spirit bow podium in the middle area. Put your reforged arrow onto the podium, and as with all the rest of the bows, you just have to hang around this arrow and kill zombies when they're next to the pyramid, which you'll see there will be some blue-green souls, similar to how what was coming out of the zombies when we were doing the step where you have to kill things for the dog. You'll see these blue-green souls fly off, and when they stop flying off, or when your arrow starts to glow slightly, you'll know that this challenge is done. And from here, you can put your bow into the podium, which will then upgrade it to the spirit bow. Spirit bow has a couple of nifty little add-ons it gets for being upgraded. First and foremost, it gets a more powerful single shot, which, when it doesn't kill zombies, it will slow them down or knock them over. Its charge shot will look at the zombies in one specific straight line and just kill them instantly. Very useful for getting yourself out of a corner. But that's basically what the spirit bow does. It's a very straightforward bow to use, very, very powerful. I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope it was helpful, and thank you for watching. We'll see you guys some other time. Take care.
Train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones. Dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.